what's up everyone, it's Otoku, the Toku Otaku, and today I'm coming with you with my first ever top 10. And for our first top 10, I'm going to do my favorite top 10 mecha finishers from Super Sentai. But I'm doing the 6th Ranger top 10 finishers, not the main one. Just to clarify for a lot of people. But that means I'm only doing 6 Rangers, not the extra ones or combinations, so no one gets really confused on why some may not be on the list. Now again, this is just my just to make it clear, this is actually my personal opinion. This is not like statistical information or anything, so relax if you don't like some of my choices. But other than that, yeah, let's get started. And let's make this one hell of a show. What do you say? Alright, first up is the 6th Ranger Mech from Ginga Man. Now, as most of you know, is the Black Knight or whatever you like to call him. He basically has this awesome finisher. He basically spears down the opponent, and look at it. Just look how badass he looks after he just explodes. I mean, would you not want to be on this guy's team if he was fighting? I mean, I know I would not be the guy against him because I kind of feel bad exploding in his face, but that's work for you. Anyway, next up. Alright, now my next choice was Pillar's final thing. One thing I really loved about this one was the homage. Oh, sorry about that. Was the homage to the original Zyuranger. Because if some of you remember, Tyranno Ranger's Mech, the Tyrannosaurus, his main finisher was basically just shooting at the ground with a breath of fire or something and just blowing up the ground in front of his enemies. And so this guy basically just does the same thing. Now, how else are you going to scar your enemies and also your future friends by not blowing up the ground and maybe destroying a couple people and, causing people of that city a lot of pipeline problems? Who cares? I mean, really? Man, I really feel bad for Japan. Their economy must really have to pay for a lot of this stuff. Well, let's move on. Alright, next one, Go Busters. Yeah, I know this is one of the least popular series, but you can't blame them. This is a mech finisher list, not what's the best series that has to do with all this. Anyway, so from the leather-based Sentai, which, don't take the wrong way, please don't. Anyway, the 1-hour finisher here, we got a full-on catapult. So we got Beatbuster's mech taking on the Stag's jet, and he just shoots it right into the enemy. That's it. I mean, I really don't have much else to say. And I don't know a lot of other people want me to say much about this show. So let's just move on. The best series of all, Go Kaiger. Now this is a pretty good actual finisher. Now, I chose this one for number 7 because I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it. I wasn't crazy. But I mean, it was really cool because it took a combination attack from each and every one of the dinosaur Sentai or dinosaur mech theme because yeah, we all. Anyway, yeah, but I mean, just take a look. I mean, it's kind of mesmerizing, but it works. It really works well, and I just think it's great. For him, not for the other guy. I don't think I'd like having a drill being pierced into my own flesh, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, this next one is pretty funny. I chose this one specifically. One of the reasons I really like it is because I just look at it. It's pretty funny as it is. I mean, he's basically Shinken Gold is basically playing Wheel of Fortune to decide how to finish off the bad guy. I mean, let's just take a look at this. Alright, how are we gonna... I'm gonna take maybe the big bonus round, and that's how I'll finish off my opponent. Oh, sweet, I'm taking it. I'm taking that score, and I'm gonna give it a shot for the bonus prize. Alright, now I won. I blew up that guy. What do I get now, a car? No? Alright. Worst game show ever. Now... This one I had to put on, I had to put this one on for fun, because, who doesn't want to see a 9-year-old piloting a giant mech? So we're doing, of course, the Ranger Mech. And this finisher was pretty awesome. Now, of course, we know that the Ranger, how it ends up is with a combination with the others, with the 4 other of the mechs, and they combine together into one big mech, and they basically just shoot the Phoenix off of his hand, and they blow everyone up. Which I find, it's just like, you just throw him around, you say like, you guys want to get through me? Then you have to get past my bird. Yeah, the little bird ain't gonna do it. Tweety taking you down. I'm naming her Tweety. I think Tweety's taking you down. That's how you finish off a bad guy. Also, come on, the ones from this episode, they're kind of like whores or strippers or, I don't know, they look weird. Come on, you guys have to admit, they kind of look weird. This one, now this one, you guys, this is just a weird, I guess this could also, how am I supposed to put this? It's Kid Icarus, almost. It's basically Kid Icarus with Green Arrow. Come on. You have a flying blue whale combined with a flying tiger and a chicken shooting a giant glowing bow and arrow to kill someone. How is that not cool? Okay, fine. The way after hearing it out loud, it sure doesn't sound amazing, but if you watch it, it looks cool. Seriously, the dude's flying and he's shooting people with an arrow. Could you imagine an arrow and just Kid Icarus combined? This would be it. With a chicken, tiger, and a whale. I'm gonna stop talking now. Ooh, I couldn't wait to get to this one. We're going to Deca Ranger's 6 Deca Breaks mech finisher, because this one I like. Taking out those 2 knives and then just jumping in the air and slicing and dicing. Would you not want this guy to be your personal chef? Seriously, if the police job, totally craps out on him, which, with the whole social justice and intergalactic systems here, I think it probably will. He could get a pretty good job as a chef. Would you want to go to one of those Japanese restaurants where they have, one of those people cut up your food and just have, hey, can I just get Deca Breaks Robo over here? He does a pretty good job. Look, he just chopped up that guy in half. I don't want to eat him, but he looks nice. And he doesn't have to talk. He's a silent type. And, who really wants to talk to the chef who's making your meals? Would you really want to do that? And here's another part. He's a mech, which means he won't spit in your food. That's good service. Number 2. Remember how before I mentioned the fact that I like the homages to the dinosaur-themed mechs with the Gokai Silver's mech? Well, the one reason this is put up above that is because this is freaking Time. This is basically the Time Ranger. This is the Rex. This is the T-Rex. This is the main man. This is the awesome guy. One T-Rex. You don't need anything else. No combinations. You transform, and how do you finish it off? Chest cannon. Shoot him directly. And then you just do a badass explosion. How is that not an awesome finisher? Now, I know you're wondering, why is this on my number 2 instead of my number 1? And I'll get to that in a moment. But again, chest cannons. It's basically it's like the good version of Transformers 4. Well, not the good version, but a better version. Because everyone knows, no. Not that movie. Sorry, a moment. For all the poor Transformers fans who had to go through that. Okay, now let's get to our number 1. My number 1 spot is Gao Ranger 6. Gao Silver's final finisher. The whole thing. Now, there's probably, if most of you, now there's a specific reason why I love this one the most. Excuse me. And if most of you don't get this, then I feel sad for your lives. This is the reason why I love this. Because it reminds me, and is almost an imitation, of this specific finisher. Yeah, That's why. Gurren Lagann's Giga Drill Break. That's how you finish off an opponent. You take a giant drill and shove it right up them. Okay, right into them, not up them. Because I don't think you really want to do that. Yeah, go. I have some deep, dark thoughts. But anyway, that yeah, I guess that kind of sums it up. I hope you liked the first top 10, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope tell me what your top 10, or tell me what are some of your favorite mecha finishers in the comments down below. All right, like, subscribe. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. And I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, then I don't know. That's your problem. You can go home, think about that yourself. But then just feel bad for then the rest of us will just feel bad for you because you're having such a great time. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys next time.